September the 9th, active matter finally lands in our hands, and it's going to be nuts. Imagine Tarkov if someone spiked the lab coffee with quantum radiation and drop-kicked physics into a blender. Gravity doesn't care, timelines are collapsing, and your best mate, he might mutate into a spider freak mid-raid. Welcome to Hell's Science Fair, basically, yeah. The whole mess starts with a quantum catastrophe, which is dev speak for, oops, we broke reality. The world is shattered, parallel timelines are leaking into one another, and everything is powered by one lovely glowing substance called active matter. The catch? Too much exposure, and you don't get cancer, the big C, you get some sort of monster hunting squad coming for you. Imagine mid-fight, your buddy Dave suddenly grows claws and starts skittering up on a ceiling. Yeah, good luck explaining that in Discord, Dave. The creatures here aren't your standard zombies, nope. These bastards can dash, explode, fly, crawl, and my personal favourite, just sit there like mannequins until you get cocky enough not to look at them. Then surprise, surprise, your dinner. And it's not just the monsters, the environment itself is on crack. Bushes don't always stay bushes, gravity doesn't always stay down, and you might be fighting sideways, upside down, or inside a goddamn floating cargo ship. And here's the wildest. Despite all this chaos, the ballistics stay real, so while you're clinging sideways to a wall at 45-degree angles, your AK still recoils like it's in Tarkov. It's hardcore gameplay in the middle of a Salvador Dali painting. And flanking? Forget corner peaks, peeps. Hard flank here means some lunatic is shooting you from the underside of a floating ship. This isn't a shooter, this is a military edition of Doctor Strange. The lore only gets darker, the whole game takes place in a shattered multiverse where the raids bleed across the timelines. One minute you're fighting PMCs, the next you're in an abandoned lab fighting enemies from another world. PvP, PvE, PvPvE, all smashed together inside one existential crisis. Every raid is basically loot, survive, and don't get pulled into another dimension. Active matter isn't just Tarkov with weird physics, it's full-on military survival shooter where the lore and mechanics are tied at the hip. The anomalies of the story, the enemies are what happens if you screw up, and the whole multiverse setup means there's endless room for expansion. This extraction gameplay mixed with cosmic horror, and it doesn't pull punches. So yeah, September the 9th, the chaos begins. If you ever want to survive Tarkov while fighting upside down Spider-Men in a broken universe, congratulations, your dream game has now arrived. Just remember, the bullets are real, but the ground under your feet, not so much. Add it to your Steam wishlist or grab it early access on the Gauging store because physics ain't waiting for you, peeps. TJ out. Bye.